In my last video, I was thinking about trading in the Sprinter. Did we do it? Stick around. This is Bobby C in the RV. Welcome to my channel. This is what we got. It's a 2022 Odyssey Integra 26M. It's the Murphy bed model. 28 feet 8 inches long, and it has the Ford Godzilla engine, the V8. So that's new for us. We had the diesel before, but plenty of torque with this one. Nice panoramic windshield in the front, and it's got one full wall slide over here. Pretty big slide, and we like it. So, yes, we traded the Sprinter. As I was thinking about possibly trading the Sprinter, I gave some thought to what I really would like in an RV. So I got some notes here I'm just going to look at and give you an idea of what I was thinking in my thought process. So one was ease of driving. So we looked at some Class A's. You know, I just didn't feel right driving a Class A, and it was a little big for my driveway where I store it, so I kind of rolled that out. Gas mileage. The gas mileage on my Sprinter, I typically tow, and when towing, I average between 11 and 13 miles per gallon. I think 14 might be the best I ever got, but 11 to 13. I should get at maximum like 9.5 towing. I think I'll probably get between 8 and 9. So, you know, but it's gasoline, not diesel, so you save a little bit of money there too. All right, towing capacity. I have more towing capacity on this one and a larger carrying capacity on this one than I did on the Sprinter. Full body paint versus decals. This model does not have full body paint. My other one didn't either. I really just, for our use, I couldn't justify the extra dollars for a model with full body paint. Easy access to dump valves. I do have that. I was thinking about theater seats, but really the dinette is much more practical for us. I'll show you that inside. A light interior. I'll show you that inside. TV placement or a televator. A televator would have been nice in certain situations. We don't have that, but you'll see the TV in the setup here. It's really pretty nice. So, a large refrigerator. Really, we have the same refrigerator that we had in the Melbourne. It's an 8 cubic foot refrigerator, which is pretty good size, and it does operate off of gas and electric, and I like that. And then finally, a nice size shower. And the shower in the Melbourne was one of the biggest issues that I had. It was like 24 by 32, really small for me. I installed the retractable shower door, which made it easier to work with, but still small. This one is a 30 by 36 shower. I love that, and I'll show you that inside. So, you know, we got a lot of the things I was looking for, and one of the other things I was looking for was automatic leveling. I did not get that on this one. I was very disappointed. I thought this model had it, but after seeing that it's pretty low to the ground, and some people have said the automatic levelers on these can be, you know, can drag on you a little. I'm glad I didn't get it. So I'm doing okay with the leveling. I'll probably get the level mate, which I think will help quite a bit, and you just get better at it with use. So again, I hit a lot of the buttons that I was looking for in making the change to this one, but the biggest thing for us was the wow factor. And this model had a lot of things, particularly on the inside and the floor plan, that we really love. So that's what did it for us, and I'll show you some of those things when we get a look at the inside. Has a nice awning. The awning runs just about the full length of the house, if you will. So it's a very nice awning. It's got a ladder in the back, which we didn't have with the Melbourne. I don't know how much climbing I'm going to do, but it's there if needed. And on the slide, it actually has the slide toppers, which is great because I used to have to get up there. I had a separate ladder that I carried, a portable ladder, and would go up with a broom and make sure nothing was keeping the slide from retracting. So I like that a lot. Coming down the side, the Ford, by the way, has built-in a built-in tire pressure monitoring system, and I had that separately. I had the tire minder on the Melbourne that I had, the Jayco Melbourne, and that was a little finicky, so I think I'm going to like this better. This has a lot of other features that we're really going to like, and again, with more room, you're able to get some of these things. A little bit longer coach. We have an outside TV, so great for tailgating, and I'm hoping to take advantage of that this year. You have a one storage compartment here. That's a fair amount of storage there. And right here is an outdoor cooking center, which is really nice. So we have a refrigerator. We have a grill. This is a grill, Capital Grill, with a quick connect for your LP gas right over here. So you can connect that right there. And then I'm also able to fit my Blackstone in on top. So if you have one of those and you want to carry that, and as you can see, there's a lot of other outdoor storage right here. Another small storage area here. And that's about it for this side. On the driver's side, you have this opens up and you have a shower there, and you also have a water pump switch in there. So it's pretty decent. I like that setup better than what I had on my previous one because it was set up low and you didn't have a very long hose. Here are your black and gray tank poles. So the good news about that is that they are accessible even with the slide out, as you can see. So not too bad to get to. However, they are very low to the ground. Don't really like that. That's one of my dislikes. I do have a 45 that I put on there so that I don't kink up my hose. My nephew gave me that tip, but it is what it is. Here's the wet bay, and in the wet bay, as you can see, there's the typical Jayco setup for your valves, and you got an area there to store your hose. Now, one of the things that is different than my Melbourne is my water filter is not in this compartment. It's actually inside my bathroom underneath my vanity. You know, I don't know if that's better being inside or not. I guess it's less susceptible to weather issues because we run into some freezing weather when we're traveling, and you know, if I'm not winterized, it can be tough. But I used to put a incandescent trouble light in there to take care of that. And the only problem with where it is now is you gotta make sure, use some towels or whatever to keep your vanity from getting wet when you take off the water filter, because you do get a little bit of a splash. But there are valves on either side of it, I noticed, so that could help. This is an access door for controls for your Murphy bed. I'll show you that a little bit later and talk about that a little bit more. Here's a pretty large storage compartment. Excuse me, but we just have some laundry in there right now, but you can put a lot of stuff in there. We're making a transition from one RV to the other. You just find places to put stuff so you can get home. You have the generator there, and then you have another longer storage area there where I have my camping chairs. I got some tools in there and some other things. So you have a fair amount of storage on the outside here. Of course, here's your power cord right there where I can fit in my power cord and my surge protector. Fair amount of storage here. Not like a Class A, certainly, but it's enough for me, for sure. All right, as you can see from the sticker, this RV has a carrying capacity of 2,353 pounds. That's a lot of carrying capacity. And some of the Sprinters, I think with my Melbourne, it was like 1,200 pounds. Some of the Sprinters, I believe the Tiffins, you had like 800 pounds carrying capacity. I mean, that includes the weight of the people in the RV and dogs. So that's just not enough. But this one, I think I'll be pretty good with that. I think this one is Izzy approved. Right, Izzy? Oh yeah. Okay, as you enter the RV, you see this large cabin area here, this top bunk with the window, which is very nice. You can close that shade if you need to. When it's been hot in Florida, 90 degrees or so, we've just closed that to keep the heat down, but let so much light in. It's really nice. So big enough for 2 adults, certainly. We use it mainly for storage. You can do what you want with that, but you got a lot of room to play with. This is the dinette area. Very nice, huge dinette area. We had a similar type of dinette in our Jayco Melbourne, but it was smaller. And I could tell by getting in here, actually you can make this up into a bed. Also, if you take the tabletop off, put it down, there's extra cushions. And it's I've slept there. It's a very comfortable bed. I'm a pretty big guy, and actually I can show you how big it is because I can really fit here comfortably with it rotated like this. So normally when I'm eating, I will put it this way to eat so it's closer to me. Love the modern farmhouse look. As you can see, these cabinets are I just love the look. It's really light and airy, beautiful, nice countertop, plenty of room. We have a microwave. It's residential size microwave. You don't have a convection oven because you have a regular oven, which I like a lot because if I'm going to reheat my pizza, I like to do that in an oven and not a microwave. The refrigerator, as you can see, it's an 8 cubic foot refrigerator. It's the same as it was in our Melbourne, and you know, it works for us. We stay in Florida for about 3 months now, and it's sufficient for that period of time. So, and again, a lot of cabinet space, a lot of interior storage here. You can see we have a large storage area here. My wife Karen's gonna open it and show you what's in here. So we have, on the one side, you have shelving to store a lot of things, a lot of room, very deep. And on the other side, you have some room to store your clothes that you hang, your jackets and things like that. Down below, there's some nice storage areas. You don't have to open them all, babe, but they're very deep and plenty of room to store things. By the way, I didn't mention, but in the dinette, you can also store a lot of things under there. We, on the one side, we use it to store our laundry, but there's room for a lot of things in this area. Okay, she's going to demonstrate. So, right underneath there, you just lift up on that, and you got plenty of storage in this area here.
Both sides. On
both sides. There's a differentiation between the light modern farmhouse interior and a darker stain on the furniture, which makes for a nice transition. One of our things that we put up here that we love is Izzy's picture. This is the sofa, which is gives us a lot more room than we had in the Melbourne. We did not have a sofa. I really like having that. So this is part of the Murphy bed. There's a lot of room for storage underneath. Very nice, very deep storage. You can store a lot of stuff in there. And as you can see, and pretty comfortable sofa. I've got no complaints about the sofa at all. One of the things that's really nice about it, as you turn around, and you can see, again, the wow factor for us, this has a 50-inch TV and a fireplace. And the fireplace did a nice job of keeping us warm on some cold nights. But this is very comfortable here. Great viewing area for the TV. We like it a lot. Okay, babe, you want to show the upper storage? There is so much storage in here on the inside. As you can see up above, there's storage above the TV, also behind the TV. You can pull the TV out and there's a little bit of storage there. You got to release it, babe. So it's locked in place. But we also have a pantry over here. We didn't show you, but it's very deep as well. So very deep, a lot of storage in there. So plenty of storage inside. Now you're going to show me the bed. You got to remove the cushions here. Okay, now Karen will demonstrate the bed coming down. There's a key switch over there, and you just press the down button. And the Murphy bed comes down. So it's very comfortable, very really a pretty thick Murphy bed. We slept on this for about at least 60 days, and it's been really comfortable. So we really appreciate that. It's much more comfortable than the bed that we had in the Melbourne. So I've got to say that. Very happy with that. Go ahead, you can put the bed up now, babe. And that's it. You just put the cushions back and you're good to go. Okay, this unit is prepped for solar. So there's a solar power control system there. If you wanted to add solar, very easy to do. There's our thermostat, which works just for the furnace, as well as the dual air conditioners are set up on 2 different zones. So you can have them both on or one on, or different temperatures and things of that nature. One thing that really sold me here, I'm just going to come around the corner and show you, is the shower. Man, that is a nice shower. It's a 30 by 36 shower. Our old one was like 24 by 32 maybe, and just not sufficient enough. This one really does the job, and you got a nice sink in here, as well as some huge cabinet spaces, a window in there as well. A lot of storage in those cabinets, and a couple of doors down below. Porcelain toilet. Really, in terms of a bathroom, I think that's as good as you can want. So view from the back, and as you can see how much more room you have with the Murphy bed layout. That made a big difference for us. It just, again, for the length of time that we stay, it just makes a big difference. You have 2 different seating options, the sofa and the dinette. When you're in here for a long period of time, it makes a big difference. So it's really neat from front to back. In the front, the cabin area, we didn't show you that much, but it's really nice. You have a large touch screen there with Apple CarPlay and Android if you have that. But the seats are comfortable. They do swivel around, but truthfully, they're kind of a pain. We don't need that, so we don't really turn them around. If you really needed to do it, you could. We do have cushions for those, came with the unit. So you really have a lot of seating in here for company, which is pretty nice. So again, from an interior standpoint, we love this. It fits us better. I didn't mention the crown molding around the whole slide area. This whole area on the left of me is a slide. And as you can see, they kind of did it upright. So no complaints there. And again, the wow factor for us, the TV, the Murphy bed, the fireplace, it all came together. So we love that. Nothing like camping in Florida. The state is beautiful. Lived here for a number of years and finally moved back up north, but we love coming here. We're staying once again at Magnolia County Park, which is in Apopka, near Orlando, right on Lake Apopka. They are still working on the boat ramp area next to the lake, which when finished looks like it's going to be really nice for boaters as well. So I did a video on this park, and it's really nice, really inexpensive. You got water and electric, and it's really a nice, beautiful, clean park with paved pads. So I'm a fan of that. We've stayed here a few times. You can reserve this park up to 45 days in advance. You know, one thing I think I'm going to like is we had the Jayco Melbourne, which was on the Mercedes Sprinter chassis. Had no problem with that, but Mercedes service, it ain't cheap. So I'm going to like servicing probably the Ford a little better. There's a dealer right down the street from me that I think can handle it for me. So that's to me a big plus, along with the availability of Ford service areas really across the country. So that's a big thing. Gas versus diesel, you know, man, we're in the middle of March, and you know the war has started. Gas prices are up. You know, we got the Ukraine and Russia issue. We stopped our drilling here. I used to work for a company that was part of the natural gas shale industry. What a shame. So there's going to be fuel issues. Gas versus diesel, as far as torque goes, this new Ford Godzilla engine should be able to handle what I need, towing my Fiat. Had no problem whatsoever with the Sprinter as far as towing. Diesel right now is running about 75-80 cents a gallon more than gas. Of course, I got a little better gas mileage than I'll get with this, so you know, I might have done a little better cost-wise on saving gas with the Mercedes, but the maintenance was much more. So it's going to even out. Again, I think I'm going to like this one. We're going to be happy with this coach. It really fits us much better, particularly for longer stays in Florida. So we really look forward to it. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, and you'll see some other videos on Jayco Melbournes if you're interested in that. And otherwise, I hope to see you out camping sometime. Signing off, Bobby C in the RV.